Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey Brennan. So today we are here at the All-Star Sports Resort because we're going to be doing something that we did kind of a while ago where we went to some of the resorts on Walt Disney World property. We explored, walked around, and we took some pictures. So the All-Star Resorts, there's the All-Star Sports, Music, and Movies Resort. So it's kind of a big property here. We're going to explore the Sports Resort first, walk around, take some pictures, and then we'll see kind of where we end up after that. You ready?
Yep, let's go.
Let's do it. So this is the lobby and check-in area in here, and we're heading outside towards the pool and the many photo ops around the resort. This is by no means going to be a comprehensive resort tour, but it's going to be very new and exciting for us because we haven't been here. Okay, so we just came outside, and this is the pool. We're right back over here, and that looks like an enjoyable little pool, and here's a map of both the All-Star Sports Resort as well as the other resorts too. So All-Star Sports is this one right here, this is Music, and then this is Movies. So there are three big resorts here, and we still haven't decided if we're gonna get through all three or maybe just the Sports Resort today and come back for the other ones. But right now we are kinda, I guess, gonna head back and kind of explore what we can here, right? This is fun. So we're on the other side of what I'm pretty sure is the surfboard bay pool, and it seems like each section of the resort has kind of a designated area according to a certain sport. So over here are a bunch of surfboards, and then over here there are tennis rackets and tennis balls, and then back over here, basketballs and basketball goals. Let's go over there. The design of these are pretty fun. These basketball hoops, apparently, as Brennan wants to call them. She made fun of me because I called them basketball goals.
Basketball goals.
I mean, are they not? I don't know. Got some whistles over here. I think those are whistles. And then a few giant basketball posts here. Do people actually shoot hoops here? I don't know. That's probably like 30 feet in the air. So it's always the goal to take some fun pictures whenever we come to resorts like this. I think there are more photo ops over at the All-Star Movies Resort more so than this one.
But I just took a really involved one, so hopefully it comes out nice.
Yeah, we had to do like a jump shot of Brennan pretending to make a goal into
this giant hoop.
The hoop back there, and I'll just edit in a ball behind you or something like that. Well, let's go over to the tennis section now.
Okay.
Okay, so I totally take back what I just said about the photo ops being at All-Star Movies, because look at this. There's Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and then Donald way over there, and they're playing, well, it looks like the boys are playing some baseball, and it looks like Donald's not very happy about it because he wants to play some tennis. So it looks like Dewey is the catcher, Huey is at bat, and then Louie is the pitcher over here. And then again, there's Donald way over there. Let's go look at him real quick. And here he is, Donald looking all mad or concentrated for his tennis tournament. Do you think he's probably mad at the nephews?
He's always mad at him.
Taking up the court over there when he just wants to play some tennis. Poor Donald. Okay, so we've checked out the basketball and the tennis sections of the All-Star Sports Resorts, and now I think we're gonna go back over here because there's an area over here that we have not yet seen. So it looks like this is football over here, and I'm presuming that baseball is gonna be over here somewhere. Maybe back over here where the giant Coca-Cola cups are. There's an adorable little playground right here, and I don't see a baseball section, which I would have thought there would have been one. That's kind of weird. This is definitely a football section over here, and I think this is kind of like the main check-in area, and then the pool is kind of on the other side of this building. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is the football section, and there is indeed a baseball section kind of way down there at the end, so that's good. But we have a few in-zone goalposts here, some giant helmets here on the field. This is cool. You feel like a football player? These are giant football helmets that we are walking through currently as we kind of head down towards the baseball section of the resorts. This is probably my favorite section. I like it quite a lot, don't you?
This is fun.
So we walked down to the end of the football field. Hello.
Hi.
And now we're standing on the bleachers. And right over here is another pool for the resort, and this is the baseball section. There's some bleachers kind of way up there. There's like a scoreboard up here as well. Some more bleachers here. This is neat, and a bunch of bats and baseballs kind of lining this part of the resorts. That's pleasant. So this is the back of the baseball section of All-Star Sports, and we went ahead and decided to head over here to All-Star Music because we got through that portion of the resort very, very quickly. So I think we could do the same over here, and I'm pretty excited. So let's try to go find, I guess, like the lobby and then go from there. So that's All-Star Sports way over there, and I wanted to run over to the front entrance of All-Star Music just to kind of show what it looks like out front. They all pretty much look the same, all the All-Star resorts, but this is kind of what this one looks like. So now I'm heading inside to the lobby. So it's kind of incredible how similar all these resorts are. This is the check-in area over here, which looks very, very similar to All-Star Sports, exactly the same. All right, well, let's go take some fun pictures out there, right? The layout of the lobbies are identical down to the food court being down here next to the entrance to the pool, as well as the gift shop right down there. So if this resort is just like the last one, then there's gonna be a nice map next to the pool. Yep, there it is, showing us where to go next. That's a pretty big pool over there with the three caballeros kind of there in the middle, shooting water out of their little guns. And so here we are. It looks like there's a few different areas devoted to different kinds and types of music. All right, so I guess let's head back over here and see what we find. There's some giant xylophones on either side of the pool over here, as well as some maracas. So that's neat. So it seems like the layout is a little bit different compared to All-Star Sports. So I think we have to head a little bit further into the back of this resort before it'll split off into different sections. So it looks like each section here is divided into different genres of music rather than instruments. So we came from the Calypso section, and this is the jazz section over here, which that makes a lot of sense. There's a trombone and a trumpet, a saxophone, a giant drum set back over there, and this beautiful fountain. Wow, this is definitely my favorite part of the resort so far, without a doubt. But we're heading even further back. So way over there, that is the Broadway part of the resort. Back there is the country part of the resorts, and then over here is the rock section of the resorts. And there's another pool, very sizable back here. I think we're heading over to the rock section first. Okay, wow, the rock section is actually very quaint and modest. I like this. Some giant speakers over here, subwoofer. And then looks like a jukebox here, and then a nice old car right there surrounded by guitars.
The grass is supposed to be a road.
Oh, the grass is supposed to be a road. Look at you. So this is a Chevy Bel Air, as Vernon noticed. Can you open it?
No.
Nope.
That would be dumb.
That would be dumb. But this is a very pretty car, and this is a very, very pretty part of the resort too. I think I'm gonna get a picture over by one of the jukeboxes. And here we are heading into the country section in the very back of All-Star Music. This is neat. There's some banjos and violins and some giant country boots. So in keeping with the theme of Brendan telling me that I am saying things incorrectly, these are cowboy boots, not country boots.
Let me strap on my good old country boots and go play some basketball goal games.
Stop! I get nervous when I vlog sometimes. I know that these are cowboy boots. Got some country boots over on that side, as well as some giant country boots over here. And then in the middle here, there's a nice little picnic station section. See, now I'm doubting everything that I say and how I say it.
Good.
What else is new? So now the last section of the resort that we have to check out is right over here in the Broadway section. So this is cool. There's an actual road over here with what look like a couple different marquees. Over here is Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, and Mary Poppins. Okay, so there's also The Lion King as well over on this side. And then over here it looks like, is there a different one on the side over here? There is, Newsies. All right, well, that's neat. And there's a bunch of top hats and canes all around over here. They're redoing most of this side of the resort, it seems, as far as a nice room redo. But let's go down there. So I wonder if this is supposed to represent Central Park in New York, because it's the Broadway section of the resorts. It's very small, but it's a nice, cute little area. But I think we have now made it to the very end of the All-Star Music Resorts. And next up is going to be the All-Star Movies Resort. Hooray! So after what was probably the longest walk of all, we finally made it to the All-Star Movies Resort. We're gonna head inside here in just a second to check out their lobby, which is probably identical to the other two, but who knows, maybe it'll be different, right?
I don't know what you said, but I've been having fun watching all the people think they're gonna miss the Magic Kingdom bus.
And what a surprise, it looks like it's pretty much exactly the same as the other resorts. I'm not actually surprised. This is a clumping of resorts, so of course they're all gonna be identical in their layouts. But let's go take some more pictures. Okay, so we came outside, and sure enough, right outside is the pool, which that pool is awesome. There's even a Sorcerer Mickey over there on a rock. That's neat. But this is the resort here, so it looks like there's a Fantasia section, a Love Bug section, a Dalmatians, a Mighty Ducks section, and then a Toy Story section. So there's a little playground right over there, and I think we're gonna start over in the Toy Story section and then make our way back over to the 101 Dalmatians, so it's a little bit easier to make our way back over to All-Star Sports, because it's gonna be kind of a walk once we're done here. So I already knew that this was gonna be my favorite section of any of the resorts, the Toy Story section, just because of the photo ops. Like, look at this, Brennan is in an RC car. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
We're heading into Andy's room now, and here we are. It's a giant door. There's Bo Peep and Rex and Woody.
Woody's a little frightening.
Woody's a little frightening. And then Buzz Lightyear up there with a bunch of Green Army soldiers surrounding the entire area on a lookout patrol. So Buzz Lightyear is enormous over here, which is so cool. I'm also standing on a checkerboard here with a bunch of checkerboard pieces. There's Brennan, and then giant, kind of scary Woody back over there. Nice little close-up of Rex here, and Bo Peep right here. Oh, this is really nice. We got a couple fun pictures over here, and I'm very happy about it. This is a very interesting statue of Woody, complete with his giant country boots and the name Andy on them. All right, let's head over to the Fantasia section. Okay, so the lobby is right down there, and Toy Story is kind of back in that direction, and we are now in the Fantasia section, which of course has the giant pool, as well as Sorcerer Mickey Mouse over there. That's cool, and a bunch of brooms kind of around the area, and a giant sorcerer hat. Oh my gosh! Got a slightly unnerving Jack in the Box over here. Into ballerina, of course. Some more giant brooms, and the sorcerer hat way back there. We have some characters here. Here's Donald and Daisy. Nice. And here it is, the sorcerer's hat. This is a very, very, very big hat. Wow. Well, that is super cool. And now we've made it to the Love Bug section dedicated to Herbie. And he's right over there. This is neat. There's Herbie's butt sticking out right over there. Over here is his front half. And then here's Herbie himself with his first place winner's cup. Hooray, Herbie, you did it. So proud of you. So that was kind of it for the Love Bug section. So we have a couple more sections of the resort over here, and then that's gonna be it. We have to go find the 101 Dalmatians and then the Mighty Ducks sections. Okay, so we're back over by the Fantasia pool. The Love Bug section's kind of back over there on the other side of the Fantasia section, and here we are in the 101 Dalmatians area. Yay! So this area is very cute. There's a bunch of dog bones on the ground here, and then giant statues of Pongo right over there, and then right next to us is a giant Perdita. That's neat. And then a bunch of the Dalmatians all around.
There's 99 of them.
Are there 99 of them?
Yeah. Making
Probably
them 100
not.
and 101.
I doubt that, but wishful thinking, right? The Mighty Ducks section is right next to this one, but we're gonna get a picture right over here with this little guy and this cute TV photo op over here. And here it is, the Mighty Duck section of the All-Star Movies Resort. There's a giant Mighty Duck mask over there. And over there, the entire area has hockey sticks and hockey pucks all around it. Little locker station over here. This is pretty cool. There's a couple hockey goals over here. There's a Goofy right over there. And there's like a scoreboard back over there. But that is pretty much it. And we are now done exploring all three of the All-Star Resorts.
Yeah.
Now we can make the long, long walk back to the car. Woo. And we did it! A modest 10-minute or so walk later, we made it back to All-Star Sports. Hooray! So we're heading back to the car. I am on my phone now because my camera died. So that was very good timing as far as just making it back to where we parked in the first resort that we started at, to walk around, to take pictures and explore all of the All-Star resorts.
A lot of walking.
It is a lot of walking, but I think it was fun, right?
Yeah.
There are definitely not as many photo opportunities, I don't think, here comparatively to the Art of Animation and Pop Century. There's a lot more over there.
Oh yeah, we had like a blast at those. So many photos.
But there's still some here that are fun, I think. But I guess that's it. Thank you for hanging out with us today, walking around and doing something that we have not done in a while, which is visit a resort to take some fun pictures. And I'm sorry, it's so shaky. I've not vlogged on my phone in kind of a while, but we'll see you guys later. Have a good day and goodbye.
Bye.